Cape cobra, and anyone who corners this snake is likely to pay with their life. The 1.5-meter cobra is neither the biggest nor the widest ranging venomous serpent in Africa. It's only found in one region, the southwest, but this includes the heavily populated country of South Africa. And it often appears in prime ranching territory, so human encounters are all too common. Every year, the Cape cobra kills more people in South Africa than any other snake. Its speckled skin enables it to almost disappear within the landscape, until it's stumbled upon by an unlucky rancher or shepherd. When trapped, it raises the front of its body high and spreads its trademark hood in a display of intimidation. Then it strikes. The rush of venom immediately attacks the body's nervous system. It paralyzes the muscles and triggers coronary and respiratory failure. Just one bite can kill up to 6 people. And the cobra doesn't just strike once. It continues to strike until the threat has moved away, flooding its victim with toxins. Another venomous snake also lurks among the branches, and this one is practically invisible. It's the eastern green mamba, Africa's emerald giant. Resting in the canopy, it's easily missed. But when it's on the move, it's clear what makes this serpent so deadly. The green mamba stretches up to 2 meters long. Its slender contours and camouflage mean it's perfectly suited to a life in the trees, where it sleeps, mates, and feeds. The green mamba hunts a sinuous band from coastal Kenya south to Zimbabwe, where it lurks in scrub bush and forests. It's nearly invisible to the birds, rodents, and small lizards it pursues. Its ever-vigilant eyes never close, because fixed transparent shields serve in place of eyelids. Its attention is drawn by movement. One misplaced hand, and the mamba springs to life. Victims of its bite feel a burning pain. As the venom spreads, it eats away tissue, potentially causing gangrene and leaving behind a permanent scar. Fortunately, green mambas often choose escape over confrontation, and only a handful of deaths have ever been recorded. But another mamba also lives up here, less shy than its green cousin. And this one is lethal. It's the black mamba. The black mamba follows a trail of aerial clues, tasting the air as it goes. Its target is an abandoned hatchling. potent venom floods the tiny bird's system, killing it swiftly. This mamba is a far more dangerous snake than the green. Not only is it found across a much larger swathe of the continent, from Ethiopia to Namibia, but it also hunts on the ground. And that places it in direct contact with humans. It only takes one encounter with a black mamba to realize what makes this snake so terrifying. Not only is it extraordinarily toxic, it's the longest and fastest snake in Africa. A black mamba can reach burst speeds of 5 meters per second, faster than most people can run. Incredibly, the mamba can also lift half of its 3.5-meter body off the ground and return to the trees. Every harvest season, orchard workers venture into the realm of the black mamba. Surrounded, the snake will first try to escape. But if it has nowhere to go, it will defend itself. Flashing its ebony-colored mouth, it strikes. The venom is infused with a complex torrent of paralyzing toxins. This venom attacks the body's muscles and heart and lung function, and when the muscles stop, asphyxiation sets in. Death can occur in as few as 20 minutes. Before antivenom, the black mamba's bite was almost 100% fatal. But today, hospitals can save most victims, if they can get there in time. But while the black mamba may be Africa's most feared snake, it's not the deadliest. That distinction goes to the master of concealment, the puff adder. It kills more people in Africa than any other snake. It earns this dubious distinction because of its huge range, which covers nearly half the continent, from tropical Senegal to Eritrea and South Africa. Most encounters are accidental, because victims often don't see the well-hidden adder. Slow and muscular, it can't use speed to escape. So instead, it relies on its method of attack. This heavy snake launches its 1-meter body into the air and towards any unwise intruder. Centimeter-long hollow fangs inject a venom that starts to destroy blood cells and tissue almost immediately. Most people do survive the encounter, but the adder's range and the sheer number of bites it inflicts reap a deadly toll that results in more fatalities than any other African snake. But people aren't the only casualties. Undetected, this adder remains frozen. Although its victim is only centimeters away, it has no idea of its impending death. the adder attacks when the target is unable to use teeth and claws in self-defense. Its lower jaw widens to accommodate larger prey. When the meal is finally devoured, its jaw flexes